Am I actually live right now? That's the real question. I'm not actually sure if I'm live or not. Sorry, I haven't done it yet. Oh, I've been live this whole time. What's up? Alright, I didn't even realize that. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to start streaming. I'm just sharing the, I'm not actually sure if I'm live or not. Sorry, I haven't. Okay, alright, I was making sure the audio is working. So yeah, guys, stream starting in a sec. Just getting ready. Alright, cool. Just about ready. I'm closing off Discord as well as some other stuff. Okay. Cool. Gonna put the chat in right now. Okay, have the chat on my phone. Cool. Alright, we're ready to start. Welcome back to a stream, guys. We're on EasyGoing Survival. This is a lot smoother than the last stream I did. As we can see, we have high render distance, we have decent FPS, 75 right now, and fancy graphics. So it's definitely going pretty awesome. Alright, thanks Darky. Thanks for letting me know. You usually have to hit publish, but I guess not today. I guess usually you click start streaming and then it starts, you have to click publish before it actually starts going live. But so sorry about that, where I was just sort of sitting there. Tried to avoid it. Anyhow, what we're going to be doing in this stream today, and obviously you guys can have some direction in this, is we are going to be working on this area of the base. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but in the recent episode that just released of EasyGoing Survival, I just built a wither skeleton farm, and obviously as I'm here right now, I've also finished the farm up and did all the spawn proofing, which we won't be looking at the farm since I don't want to spoil it. However, it does mean I do have lots of blaze rods now, which means we can actually start moving forward, since I want to use end rods here instead of torches. So I think what we're going to be doing first is probably be going back to the base to get a shulker box. And we're going to get some quartz, so we're able to smelt that up. Looks like there's some pillagers in the nether. That's pretty bizarre. Okay. I was AFKing at the industrial district, but I guess something happened. Can you watch right now? Oh, no worries. Have fun, Darky. Have fun playing with your friends. Yeah, no worries. You can't pop in. The replay will be up afterwards if you're interested. But I'll catch you later. Anyone who is still here, how are you guys doing? Drop a hello in the chat. I know I saw a couple of guys, Pasta and 1,000 subs. If you guys are still there, how are you guys doing? Yeah, just let me know. But yeah, this is all stuff I got for some projects that we haven't seen yet on this world. Alright, so I think grab like 5 shulker boxes worth. Empty shulker boxes should be enough. Let's grab 2 more. We have a big surplus of shulker boxes at the moment since in 1.16 I used to have bulk sorters here and they broke, so I had to take all the shulker boxes out, and I had that system at the witch farm as well, so I have I think like 8 double chests of just shulker boxes right now. Anyone who's still just joining, welcome to the stream. I see the number ticking up a little bit. Welcome. Hope you guys enjoy. What was I doing? Alright, we have to go find some blaze rods. I should have sorted quite a bit. Yes, I did. Okay. So, we'll just fill up a shulker box of these. I'm excited for you guys to see the episode next Tuesday, which is the new release date for Easygoing Survival. It's pretty... The farm is very efficient, let's just say that. I mean, you guys already saw the 35 beacons in there, plus the extra beacons I've put in here. And you'll see some more throughout, but yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. So, this is the wrong way. This is the way we'd like to go. Cool. By the way, if there's any issues with quality at all, just let me know, specifically of audio. I do apologize if you guys can hear the AC unit I have running in the back. It's pretty hot today, so I have to have that running, and it's an older house right now, so the window units I had to install a window unit because I live in the attic at the house, so it can get a little loud, but I do have it on low, so hopefully it isn't getting picked up too much, but I do apologize if that is the case. Alright, I guess I'll just get some ender pearls to go through here. Cool. There we go. Okay. So right now we're just collecting chorus. I don't have a chorus farm, but you can get quite a bit out here relatively fast. Just to smelt in the pop chorus so we can craft end rods and we can start working on the moon base. So we do have a little bit of crafting we have to do. Namely just white concrete powder and then, yeah, the chorus. But nothing ridiculous. I'm just going to go around. You know, you break these really fast. We can just collect all of them. And it's pretty easy to get quite a bit. I imagine we'll need around, probably take about 20 minutes to get like half a shulker box full. We do get 4 end rods per like craft, so whatever we get of these we can quadruple, since I basically have infinite blaze rods. I have like 10 double chests over at the Wither Skeleton farm, so that's definitely the case. Anyways, yeah, we can just keep doing this. Yeah. I'm glad to be streaming, though. It's pretty nice to be back. I haven't streamed in quite a while. I've just been really busy this summer, but for the past couple weeks I've had more time. Last week I really focused on getting episodes ready. I'm actually about to go back to home to visit my family for a couple of weeks. So I can't record since I can't bring my computer with me anymore, since it's a monitor and a desktop. But I was able to get, I think I have 3 more Easygoing Survival episodes scheduled, as well as I've recorded and edited 2 tutorials, and I just need to record 1 more, but I've already created that farm. So, yeah, I managed to get all that scheduled. So I had a little bit of time to just chill out and do a live stream today. I'm hoping I can do more of these throughout the semester, because, yeah, I'm a college student in the United States, and like a lot of schools, my school is online again. I'm not sure if that's the same for any of you guys who are also still in school or in school. But yeah, I'm online again, which means I imagine my workload won't be as much, just because, I don't know, there's just less. You're not walking to classes and things like that. You just get to stay in the same spot and then do everything really quick. Plus, you know, I'm in college, so we have long lectures, but sometimes the professor records them when it was online. And I think some of them will be like that, and that means I can watch them slightly faster than they're talking at certain points. So overall, there's just less work with online school, which kind of sucks because I don't really get any education I need, but is what it is. I guess I'll have a little bit more time to stream and record, which is nice. This is kind of satisfying to watch. I really wish I had a world where I realized there used to be a glitch, I'm pretty sure, where you could make like a really, really large one, like almost a nearly infinite one. It'd be really fun just to be able to break that. I'm not gonna lie, it's just so satisfying to watch this happen. It's like breaking cactus, but like in sugarcane, but on a much larger scale. I really enjoy this. Get that going. Cool. Alright. Might do end busting at some point soon. I haven't fully decided. But yeah, I guess we have plenty of shulker boxes. We're just talking about that. We'll see. It's just fun to end bust. So, alright. How much of this do we have? We have 7 stacked. Oh. Okay, let's not die here. That'd be bad. Where'd he go? I guess he went away. Okay. Alright then, buddy. I have no idea where you went, but goodbye. There we go. Get the more chorus fruits. Cool. It's kind of fun to try to kill him. I remember when you first start the game and you try to kill an Enderman. They just do so much damage when you're not happy. You have like iron armor. Ooh, that was really loud. I'm gonna turn down the game sounds for you guys a bit. Yeah, when you kill the Enderman or you're trying to kill them, you build like all the block structures so they can't hit you because they do so much damage. And if you're like me, I'm really bad at PvP, so that definitely doesn't help. But I don't know, it's just funny. Once you're stacked and wearing all basically Prot 4 netherite armor, you're basically invincible, which I will say is kind of a flaw in this game, is that not a lot can do damage. The one thing I will say is I tried doing a raid the other day, off camera. I just got the bad omen effect. Where's the water bucket? I don't even have one on me, to be honest, Gage. I'm not too worried about falling off, though. But I have the rockets. Oh, come on. Get off my back. Okay, he's actually doing quite a bit of damage. That was actually, okay, I kind of got taken out a notch on the totem pole for sure. Oops. Alright, let's keep on going. How much do we have? That would be 36 stacks of end rods. That should be enough for now. We can always come back later. I've cleared out this whole island though, so let's come back later. Alright, let's do this. Can I snipe it? Can I snipe it? Okay. Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we just gotta go smelt some stuff. That should be fairly enjoyable, I guess. Just put some stuff in the smelter real quick. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so annoying. I really need to link this to the nether. I hate when this happens. I set my spawn chunks really far away so I didn't have to clear a bunch of dirt, just so I didn't have to destroy the whole world, essentially, to keep it looking nice for the videos as well. Just as my peace of mind, just because, you know, I could have looked for seeds for hours just to find an optimal seed where the spawn chunk is on an island, but it's sometimes just easier to move it. I also moved at the time for lag, but just because my old computer is really bad and I didn't want anything in the spawn chunks, basically. But that is not an issue anymore because I have the new PC. But that means, though, whenever I break my bed to move it around and stuff, or however I break a bed I've used temporarily, this ends up happening where I just teleport so far away. I just have to fly a few thousand blocks back, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. I only really know the coords for the starter base, though, so we'll have to go back there. I can pop this stuff in the smelter, and then I have to go get sand and gravel as well. That is one thing I have to do, because I have to craft up some white concrete powder. But Yeah, we'll go back to the jungle base first, then start smelting. But hopefully, I don't know, 9 stacks, that shouldn't take super, super long to do. Alright, let's go. Come on. I have some other stuff I can do over here at the mob farm anyways. I need to craft up some bone materials, believe it or not. I think we're really close. I'm like a little lost, but not really. I think it's over here though. Oh, there we go. Okay, came in from the back. Sweet. Got a little off of that a little bit. Okay, let's drop down here. And let's go over the jungle base real quick. I'm going to grab some sand and gravel. See how much we have. I should have enough. I do have some of this just, you know, stored up, which hopefully is a decent amount. Otherwise, we'll have to mine some sand and gravel. But should be no big deal. Should be no big deal. Okay, I got a decent amount of gravel. I don't have sand, though, so I will have to mine sand. But I think I'm going to grab 2 shulker boxes of this, and then we can go mine 2 shulker boxes worth of sand. That should be fairly good. I'm also going to put these in there for now. Grab some more gravel. Fill this up. Fill this up. So we're going to need quite a bit of white concrete powder for sure. So, okay, so that should be enough for now, for this purposes of the stream. We'll probably need more, but we'll see. I'm not really sure how big of an area this actually is, so I guess it's all kind of depending on that. Put those ender pearls in there for now. I don't really need them. Cool. Sand mining time. Anybody who is in the stream, is the audio quality alright / video quality? Just let me know if any of that's kind of off. It is my first time streaming on this hardware, so it should be good. Like, I mean, I think to give him the software, I mean hardware I have, that it's should be good no matter what. I have decent settings, I think. And I can actually check the stream health too. It says excellent stream conditions, so seems good to me. Seems good to me. Okay, let's go. Let's go mine sand, and then I guess I can distribute this. And we'll have to do that last, actually. Yeah. Alright, let's go mine the sand first, then. Oh, avoid that tower. Cool. Here we go. Alright, here's the big sand mine. I'm not sure. I don't know, anyone here can help me judge this, but stream is good. The seed could be better. Possibly. The seed of the world, or is that something else in my understanding? But one thing that might be interesting is, what do you guys feel about sand duping? I did it in Easygoing Survival Season 1, but I've been hesitant to do it in this season, just because I do feel it's a little cheaty. But you know, at this point, I have mined, and we can take a look, 34,000 blocks of sand, so almost as much as stone. So quite a bit of sand. So what do you guys think about, like, sand duping? Is that something you'd like to see, if it means we could do stuff quicker on the world, or is it something that I should just deal with because it's part of the grind? If any of you guys who are currently watching have some input, just let me know, because that's something I like to hear. It is an interesting project to work on. I do like looking at glitches like that. I think I even published a tutorial for one that still works back in 1.12. I can't believe it survived all 4 editions. Sand duping is bad. Yeah, that's what I kind of agree. It's not super hard to get. The only thing I have duplicated on this world is rails, because I have the resources to make them. It's just a pain in the craft. That's the main reason why. But the crafting recipes just aren't very good and require a lot of different things. They're just not fun to do and take a lot of time. So that's the one thing I have duplicated. Just because they're so important. I think the rail recipes are really overpriced too, for the amount of gold and things like that to get powered rails. It's just easier and looks nicer to dupe a bunch of rails instead. But yeah, I haven't sand duped at all. I don't really hopefully plan to, I guess, if that's sort of the opinion. What about TNT? I guess, yeah, TNT duping. Yeah, I always never think about that because it's sort of, I don't know, it's different because if you dupe the item, that's bad, but we're duping like the state it's in, so we're not actually getting an item. We're basically just, yeah, I view it more as that's like a redstone feature than a duplicator. That's why I don't group it. But yeah, I guess I dupe TNT, but I feel like that's definitely within the realm of acceptability. I think that's definitely a really cool feature that they should, yeah, make a real thing or add movable dispensers to make it so we actually can just farm TNT. But then at that point, we'll have to get tons upon tons of sand, so it's kind of hard, I guess. So yeah, I guess that and rail duping are the two dupings I've done, because I have the duplicator at the tree farm. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do for now. I mean, if we get to a point really late game where it's just sort of like I've destroyed this entire desert and there's really no need for me to mine sand anymore, then we can look into sand duping then. But I guess, yeah, for this point, yeah, I think we might just stay off of that. Yeah, we can cut a deal. We can revisit the idea once I hit times mine. Once I hit 200 or 100,000 sand, we'll revisit. So about 3 times episode 75 if we continue the current averages. Curious times used. This is fun. No, I've almost used netherite pickaxe almost as much as my normal pickaxe now. That's kind of crazy to think about, actually. Cool. Alright, how much sand do we have currently? Quite a bit, quite a bit. Did a rabbit just die? Really? Rabbit's such a useless animal. There's 0 point. Find another desert. That's true, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of deserts, so. I'm not really sure. I think the next big sand project we'll need, besides for just glass in general, is going to be an ocean monument, because though maybe I will build a design where you don't have to clear it, though I'm not sure. That'd be the only other thing I can think of, is we have to clear an ocean monument. But there's designs now, I've realized since I built the one in the first season, that you don't actually have to clear the ocean monument anymore. That's actually one of the tutorials I'm releasing soon. I don't even know how I forgot about that. Yeah, so I guess we might not have to do that even. That's the main thing. That requires just, I don't even know how much sand. I think 20 double chests. Rabbit's feet, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I think I'll build a rabbit's farm just for that specifically. If you needed jump boost potions, I guess. But I don't know, I find the only times I need jump boosts where it's useful is building, and stuff like you can just use a beacon for that at that point. Just set a beacon up where you're building instead of having to drink potions. But I guess there's probably times where jump boosts might be effective where you're traveling or something like that, long distances. Having, you know, speed 2 and jump boost 2 for a long time might be helpful. I can definitely see that being a thing. Just 1 second, I'm gonna take a quick pause. Sorry about that, I just had to respond to something. Cool, alright, we're back. Alright, yeah, so I mean, yeah, I don't know. I will say I was jump boost, I don't know. I always wanted to do it, or never used it. I always viewed it as an annoyance because you just jump so high and it takes longer sometimes to move around. But then I realized when you're building, being able to jump 2 blocks instead of 1 block is insane. Under the nether, end busting. Yeah, that's true. When you're in the nether trying to go through end busting, I can see that as well. Yeah, if you just need to jump up a couple blocks. I guess the main thing is that you can build up a lot faster, so you can, instead of placing 1 block, you can place 2 blocks up. So that would definitely be the main reason why you'd want to use it for sure. Yeah, I don't even know how Rabbit Farm goes. I know there's this guy who I used to kind of be in touch with from Prototech. I don't know if he still actively plays on there or not. Its name's KK. It's another name, but that's what he goes by. It's hard to pronounce. But he built a really massive rabbit foot farm. It was insane. I don't even know how big it was, but he's a really technical player. His stuff's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I guess you just build a manual farm where you just breed them up and kill them with looting. That's probably the best way, since you don't imagine you need huge quantities of rabbit's feet for anything. But I guess you'd be able to passive mob farm, but you would have to kill them with looting is the main thing, in order for it to be effective. I just sort of realized we're filled up here. Okay. Cool, cool. Alright. Keep on mining. Alright, there we go. The Elytra jump boost is nuts. Yeah, because you probably just jump up off the ground and take off, right? Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, actually, I can't imagine because I do that in the base all the time. You just jump up really high and then you can easily take off without having to worry about that. Speaking of Elytras in general, they're so overpowered if you think about it, that I can just like take up off the ground and just fly everywhere. I mean, it's kind of insane. You don't have, like, traveling doesn't exist. Like, I have this elevator here, but for all my other farms that require me to AFK above, when I built them, I had an Elytra, and you don't need to build elevators anymore. It's just not necessary, since this is just so fast to get up really high. I do think it's, obviously, you can't just, like, fly up, like, a 1-block gap in the nether, where an elevator might be useful. But in terms of the overworld, like, I don't ever use this elevator ever again. I'll just fly up to that AFK platform. I remember when they added the rocket functionality. That was pretty astounding. Big change for sure. Man, this desert is going... We've cleared a lot of terrain here. We have cleared a lot of terrain, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, I just realized I do have more empty shulker. I was a little worried because we didn't have any more empty shulker boxes. Alright, so yeah, we'll fill up this one. This one can save, I guess. It's almost night as well. Yeah, bone block's empty. Bed. Cool. Come on. Give me the night. There we go. Yeah, I've been using all the bones for the tree farm because I've been farming some trees. So we're a little short on that front, but it's okay. We have plenty of bones. I just need to fill it back up. If anything, I'll probably just craft a bunch of bone blocks in order to fill the tree farm up with bone meal really easily. So that's sort of the plan in that regard. Alright, alright. Cool. Just keep mining. Streaming's so much better. It makes these tasks go by so much quicker. Like, we just, like, fill up a shulker box by absent-mindedly mining. It's just relatively fun, you know what I mean? It's just talking the whole time helps, too. I would like to do a night stream. After I get back from visiting my home, I'll probably try to do some streams at night, like Friday night, Saturday night. The issue is I'm always hanging out with my friends then anyways, because people do stuff then. But at the very least, to stream on a weekend or something like that would be a lot of fun. I would really enjoy that, working with everyone then. I think more people would be able to come out. This one was very much a last-minute deal, where I just would have started up. I was like, you know what? I was really frustrated. I've been working on this CAD all day for several hours straight, and I was just getting nowhere, and I did some other stuff, and I was just like, I'm getting frustrated. I just need to take a break for a couple hours and do some stream, and maybe work on that later tonight. Yeah, CADing's hard. I'm doing research through my university, and at the CAD stuff, and when I say CAD, it means, you know, computer-aided design. So you're basically creating solid models on the computer. So say you have, you know, you want to create a solid model of a cube, you can generate that on the computer. I assume, hopefully you guys understand what I mean, by just, you know, drawing the shapes, and then you use the two-dimensional sketches you have in order to create the solid model. But I'm doing some really complicated stuff with a lot of curves and things like that, and it's just super difficult, especially since I haven't used the specific operations that the people in charge of me want me to use. That I have to use in order to create these structures they want me to do. So it's just super complicated. I'm having to, like, I was able to do the stuff I needed, but now I need to take it a step farther. I just don't have the ability to do it yet. So I'm having to, like, learn this whole thing, and just try to learn everything and see how it all works. It's sort of all confusing, and there's not anyone to teach me, so it's all self-taught. And I will say there's more helping existing for Minecraft than CAD online. I'm not gonna lie. There's just very limited. It's hard to find, just like how to do. There's not good enough tutorials online for this stuff, in my opinion. Unfortunately, I don't know if the people I'm working with also know how to use it. They just want me to use it, so it's kind of a bit of a bummer on that. You're saying that the circle doesn't go in the square? Dog, I learned that when I was 1.2 years old. What? I guess I have a circle and a square. That's kind of our base is. Nah, there's no squares in our base. Never mind. Don't worry, I learned that too, Gage. I learned about the circle and the square as well at 1.2 years old at a year and like 2.5 months. Oh man. Alright, I think we're getting close to being done with the sand mining now, which is good for sure. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Cool, cool. Sweet. Oh, perfect amount too. Oh, that's fantastic. Sweet. Alright, cool. CAD, easy clap, easy going. Oh. Alright, I get it now. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know. CAD's interesting. It's cool. It's cool when you finally get something to work. I got something to work right before the stream that I was happy with. There's just a lot of issues with the software that I don't. It doesn't make sense why they did it the way they did it. If that makes sense. Like it's just some weirdness with the whole deal that I'm just like, why would you do it this way specifically? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyways, how much we have? We should have enough to do this. Okay. Obviously, I have infinite fuel now, so I don't even know why. We don't have to worry about that really anymore. But cool, cool. All right, all right. I guess I'm just gonna go grab some bones and we can craft this in the white dye. We're running a little low. Might have to do another AFK session at some point soon. Nothing too crazy though. Okay. I'll need about. Let's make 7 stacks and see where that gets us. I think we'll need more than that though, to be honest. We'll also need to get less gravel in there too. Basically just gonna craft a bunch of white concrete powder essentially. More sand, cool. There we go. Alright, fill that in as well. Have another shulker box of gravel still, cool. There we go, gonna need some more sand still. Get some more gravel. Oh, we're about to run out of dye. We need more bones. Dang, okay. Okay then. We are definitely gonna need more bones now that I look at it. Alright, I guess I'll go deposit this in this chest and then go get some more bones, right? I guess that's what we have to do. Come back over here. Definitely wasting rockets. Don't have a sugarcane farm yet, so they're always a little bit of a nuisance to some extent. There. Cool, cool. Alright. Spit out that. Don't need those items. I think that's 1, 2, and 3 shulker boxes. We're definitely gonna run out of gravel, but that's okay. It's more than okay. Alright, let's see how much we can get. Is that it? I believe that's it. I'm just gonna take out these items, then we can fill that in with sand. And then we can put some of the excess in here. I actually need that anyways because we're about to craft up some bone blocks, which we can just go ahead and do while this finishes smelting, so we have a little bit of time. We'll just smelt a little bit, or craft a little bit to say. There we go. Honestly, I'm just gonna fill this up with bones. I don't think it's not worth my time to crafting the bone blocks. It's better just to craft the bones and the bone meal directly into the system at hand. We're not gonna fill that today since there is spoilers in the industrial district. I just finished pre-recording the last episode. I needed the pre-record, and we did something over there. Not gonna tell you what it is though, but it looks pretty cool, and it's a cool farm that I'm actually releasing tutorials about. So that might give it away, but it's okay. Alright, how much is left in here? Just 5 more pieces. Alright, we're just gonna do that. Should we wait? Should we wait? Yeah, I might as well. I'm gonna mine this. We can just clean up this area a bit while we wait. That could go in the utilities. Do have a bed already in there. What is that? It's a failed turtle egg farm, I guess. I wonder how the cactus farm's doing. That's a good idea to look at. Interesting. Not a bad amount. Not a bad amount. Definitely enough for my purposes on this world, which is basically 0. Alright, we're just about finishing up, I think. I think we're done now. That seems done to me. Alright, cool. Okay, so let's head over to the villager area. Whoa. That was safe. Oh, okay. This way. I have to do another hub at some point. That could be fun. That'll be a big project, though. That's also something I'm scared of, is doing a nether hub. It's basically a second base, to be honest, sometimes. If you make it big enough. Cool. Guess we can set up base right here for now. Or maybe do more in the middle, or closer to the part we're actually going to be filling in today. So we'll need all of this stuff, right? And we'll also need utility box and our bed. Definitely gonna want to sleep the night away since we are gonna be breaking stuff and placing end rods down. So, yeah, I guess we can craft up some end rods. That feels really good, not gonna lie. Get some white concrete powder, put some back since we are gonna be mining some blocks. And the first thing we have to do is fix our shovel. Not fix it, just replace it. Cool. And we have to just go ahead and do this, which will be a bit of an annoyance, but it's what we have to do. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and tear this out and just put this on top. Of the ground. I'm just gonna go replace it, then I'll place the end rods last. That's to be the bottom quarter. That'd be there. That'd be there. And that would be there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll just go around like this and yeah, break some blocks. And also clean up some stuff as we go too. For example, this, I know this is not the most efficient way or the most efficient use of my concrete powder, but it's just gonna be quicker in the end. And just sort of patch up this area since we do have torches all over it. So definitely gonna want to go around. We can do that later when I'm placing the actual stuff and break that. This is something else we should do. Ooh, it's a little laggy. Go till we get the chests. No. Come on. Typical. Alright. 2 double chests. I'll place that there. Honestly, not even really sure why I have all of this. That looks good to me. Okay. Keep on placing. Breaking torches. Okay. Interesting. I really should not have done this. This is just a waste of my time a little bit. Alright, just go around. Yeah, it definitely would have been better just to wait, but it's okay. It's okay. It should only take a few minutes. Alright. Patching this up. We're just going to break these rails as well, even though technically still need them for a short amount of time. Yeah, I think this will be a live stream project though, so expect not to really see a video about this, but since it's really only placing blocks and end rods at this point, besides doing the structures, I do want to add some structures around these trading halls to make them more substantial. I'll make them like space station-esque type things, since this is the redemption of the moon biome of season 1, so that could be really cool. But yeah, besides that, all this placing will be live streamed for sure. Just because, you know, it's relatively boring to make an episode just about this, but it's good live stream material. Very, very easy to do. Very easy to do indeed. So, nothing insane. We'll have to place another beacon back here at some point. Another hexa beacon. Yep. Slowly but surely. We'll get this done. Oh, there we go. Some more done. More over here. I already missed speed too. We should get back in the range of it in a second. So I guess we can add another beacon back here at some point. We'll also have to repair the entire wall to make it like line up again. That is the one thing, is I should have made this work, because I'd rather it look like this than in the ground like that. That does not look that good. So whereas that looks way better. So we will have to do some of that repairs at some point, but hopefully it's not extensive, if that makes sense. I do like that wall though. It's a pretty fun design. Okay. I think we're getting close to fixing all that issues at this point. I guess we can just fill this in, since I do know I wanted to fill this in at some point. There we go. I have no idea why it's so erratic. Alright, so I'm gonna place this just to make this rectangle make sense. And then we'll move on to actually we'll place some end rods down on the stuff we have done so mobs don't spawn at night. Because we really do not want the villagers to die. That'd be super, super bad. I want these guys to stay safe and secure, which is why we have a big wall. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we'll just use these end rods like they're torches. They blend in a lot more. This is sort of probably the best lighting option for a moon biome theme, is my guess. Just because, you know, it's very it's white, blends in well, unobtrusive yet also pretty cool in my opinion. We can also just break these torches as we go, and we're just gonna do this randomly all around. Like we're torch spamming with end rods. That's kind of a odd flex, but a bit of a flex, but it's definitely a good flex in my opinion, because it's gonna look very good. And at night we'll also do fly arounds, make sure there's no dark spots that we missed as we work on the project. But yeah, after we do this, we can actually start making some extra progress, because this is definitely going to be the longest part of this process. It's just fixing what we had already done. Cool, alright. This is looking already better. It's already looking better. There we go, there we go. Cool, 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 cool. Guess I'll place some of these here for now. That probably looks better. It definitely does look better. Of course that's a little off. Oh, missed a couple spots. There we go. See, yeah, I don't want to raise this up, actually. We're not going to want to raise this up, and the reason why is because I don't have to redo the whole wall. I'd rather it be a little flat and we add texture afterwards to the flat areas, rather than destroy the whole wall, basically, if that makes sense. Okay. Cool. How's this torch spam and rod spam looking? I think we didn't miss a single torch, potentially. There's a couple over here. There's a couple. That's technically not cleared yet. Okay, I think, yeah, this is what the moon biome is going to look like, basically. This will look really cool. This will look really cool. I'm pretty excited for what this is going to look like. Do a quick stretch. Neck's hurting a bit. This chair is definitely not the best, though. We'll say that. It's the chair I found from the previous tenants of the house I'm in. It's definitely, yeah, it could be better, but that's okay. Yeah, we can just start clearing some dirt now. Okay. Cool. So we'll do this L. That seems like a fair. It's always better to do stuff in smaller chunks, in my opinion. Clean up this edge. There we go. Edge cleaned. Okay. Yep. So this will be our life. Breaking and placing. Should be fun. At least we'll get tons of dirt. Yeah, not that we're short on dirt, but we do have some big projects. If we ever want to build crop farms, we will need dirt. So it's definitely a useful commodity to have, to say the very least. I'm already full. I'm gonna go sleep. Deposit this dirt in the end chest. Shulker box. I mean. As well as torches. Got a couple stacks of torches back from this. Alright. Sorry, I had to check another thing. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. Sweet. Just gotta strip mine all of this grass away. Pick up the dirt we missed. That's a waste, but whatever. There we go. Also, the iron farms will be working the whole time we're here. That's great as well. That's definitely good news on that front for sure. Alright, we'll have to put another beacon in as well over here. This could be a nice spot to have a beacon. This little, like, cove area type of thing. I missed a couple. Alright. Time to place blocks. I just want to even this edge out so I can just Just evenly place some stuff. This is such a concrete powder is such a nice texture. Like, it just works so well by itself like this. For a moon biome, this is like the perfect moon texture. Perfect color, perfect texture, perfect everything. Definitely happy with this. Alright. Oh, why am I doing... I haven't even finished the area yet. Oops. Well. Yeah, I didn't even... Just started going ham over here for some reason. Gotta fill this in first. Alright. This is... I'm sort of coming to terms of how big of an area this actually is. It's definitely going to take a couple live streams. It's definitely going to take a solid few hours of work. But I think it's going to be worth it. I'm really excited to finish this area. I'd like to have this whole area finished by episode 50. So, for me personally, I've progressed up to 25. I've recorded up to then. So, we're halfway there. So, I have a few more months. But I would like to finish this for the first world tour, which will be episode 50. Because I think this could be really quite interesting. Anyone who's here, who's still watching, I had an idea is when I do release a world tour, I'd like to also do a live stream right after I release it, or a day or two after, where it's scheduled and people are able to come on and ask me any questions about the farms, where I can go in more in depth. So, they'd be like, all right, let's go over to this farm and I can explain how it works and sort of do more of like a Q&A session about the world, because the world tour will be briefly looking at every farm. I'm not going to have time to do an in-depth explanation of all the mechanics, just to keep the video shorter as well as, brief for everyone's viewing pleasure. But it could be interesting if I did that, because then if someone had like specific questions about the iron farm, I could come over here and answer them, and sort of go around like that. And I think that could be quite a bit of fun. So if any of you guys are watching and have feedback on that, just let me know, because that is something I'd have to plan in advance. I'd have to know like specifically when that is going to occur, because I need to make sure I'm available for a live stream at that point in time. But I think that could be a lot of fun. I think so. Yeah, just let me know if that'd be cool. Anyone who's still watching or not, it's up to you guys. But yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking about. I think that'd be a lot of fun to try and accomplish. We'll fill this pond in. So we don't get concrete, because that would suck, to say the least. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back now. Alright. Through the shovel. Alright, let's clear out another area. Let's do a big area. A huge area this time to clear out. We're gonna, even this with that, just for the look of it. It's sort of all arbitrary, I don't know. But it's kind of fun to make it line up, I guess. This is a pretty big area. Alright, it's a relatively quick process though. Like, we make progress relatively fast. I mean, it doesn't take super long to break all these blocks since it's only one layer. And even placing them doesn't take too much time, for being honest. Perfectly honest. But I forgot I have like... Wait, what is this? Oh, I can insta-mine bookshelves with haste too? That's cool. That's pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. Alright. Well, let's keep on breaking. Alright. Nice. Speaking of insta-mining, I'm gonna strongly recommend you guys check. It's by Eagle Eye, who I haven't used any of his farms yet on this channel. I use his bedrock breaking method, specifically. That's what I've used a lot. He posted a really great video that guides through tools and basically does all of the math behind Instamine and all the numbers and things like that and how it works. And it's really quite interesting and makes a lot of sense as to why I can Instamine a bone block. Or I can, I guess, with haste too. But I can Instamine this with a shovel really fast, but this that's almost able to be insta-mined takes a lot longer. It's actually pretty cool how that works, the numbers-wise. For a good example would be like cobblestone's barely more blast resistant than stone, or harder than stone, but it takes so much longer to mine. That's like, it's cool. It's interesting stuff to see all the math behind that. So I definitely recommend it. It's Eagle Eye. He's built a lot of farms. He's a lot of duplication glitches in the past. But definitely his guide to tools is really interesting. I want to watch his guide to armor and weapons now, but the tool one is just super intriguing, I thought. Definitely worth the watch if you guys get a chance, for sure. Definitely thoroughly enjoyed it. There we go. Sweet. Get some more concrete powder. It's going to take quite a bit. This is a pretty big area. There we go. There we go. Oop. There we go. There we go. Just placing a couple at a time. We'll go 3 at a time. That seems like the easiest method, to say the very least. Yep. Alright. Pretty cool. Okay. Sweet. Alright. There we go. Very well. Alright. Yeah, but he is a very cool channel. Sorry, I got like distracted by something. I don't even know what. Looks like someone else joined. Welcome to the live stream, whoever you are. Hope you stick around and watch. Drop a hello in the chat. Yeah, so we're making progress. I'm excited to see what this map looks like. I think that's gonna be very, very interesting. Very excited for that. Really cool. There we go. Keep on placing these blocks. This is starting to get the feel now that we can look in this area and not see any grass in this direction. Like this is how it's supposed to look. This is gonna look really cool. I'm definitely excited for how this is gonna look. Definitely gonna be pretty sweet, to say the very least. Placing the blocks goes by pretty quick. It's definitely better to destroy a bunch than place a bunch. You're able to get in a groove much more easily. And by the way, guys, speaking of chatting, or to chat, I just welcomed someone a few minutes ago, but if you guys ever want to talk about something specifically, even if it's not Minecraft related, I would love to. I really like watching Azumavoid's, his Says channel, or just the stream clips. It'd be cool if we had conversations about really anything. I'm happy to talk about that. I think it's a lot of fun to talk about stuff of any regards, whether it's, you know, technology or politics within reason, and, you know, obviously we don't want to break any fights out, but stuff like that are a lot of fun to talk about, I think, with people and have conversations and hear new opinions. So if you want to, just let me know. One thing I have been interested in to break the topic for Minecraft is, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but NASA a few days ago now, launched a new rover for Mars. I think it's called Perseverance, which I love the name of that. I think that's cool. I like all their names, Curiosity and Discovery and stuff like that. Do you want the base to look light that way, or do you want it to look more moonlight? Well, what do you think, Gage? Like, what specifically do you mean more moon-like? No, but they launched this new rover, and it's really cool. It's gonna analyze the soil specifically to see if there's any life in it, basically, to see if there's like remnants of life, if there is bacteria. I think they already know there's not active life in the soil they've sampled, but they're gonna end up looking at see if there's any like remnants, you know, like the remnants of like previous bacteria that lived in the soil and stuff like that, which I think is that's really cool. I think it's, yeah, very interesting ideas and very interesting things happening there. I don't mind this color. I think the other thing we could do is endstone, but I kind of like this shiny look, even if it's not totally moon-like, if that makes sense. Like, this kind of just fits in with the build, I guess you could say. Like it fits in with the quartz and all this stuff. But if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear if there's anything else I could do. But just let me know in the chat. I'm reading that message again. Alright, so I guess let's clear out this area now all the way up to the storage system. How far should we go with this? Yeah, probably all the way to the wall, I assume, right? That'd probably make sense. Let's see. This is a slightly smaller area, I think. This isn't too big. Interlacing the ground with gray or light gray concrete powder might add some contrast. Yeah, maybe like little streaks of that, like, you know, say this is the gray, like, you know, like a streak like this somewhere on the ground after we put the white down. Do you think the sea lanterns would look any good with the white? It could. I mean, we could test this real quick. It's kind of spoilers for the farm I just built, but it's okay. Cap locks, I guess. Oh, welcome to the stream, Freddy, by the way. I just realized you haven't chatted before. Say this is the area. I mean, I don't have sea lanterns, so that's sort of like not an option at the moment. But, I mean, it looks okay. It fits in, but the end rods kind of look cool too. The only other idea I would have also you could do is do something like this, which would add some texture, but for now I'm not really sure. I don't have sea lanterns, so I can't do that anyways, but I guess this would be the other option. And I guess to go off Gage's idea of that would be something, I assume you mean like this, so say this is the big area. And I really should be using a /fill command to do this. But you mean like something like this, where you just kind of like fill it in like that, like a streak or something. Just let me know. I do want to add like a crater or two somewhere. I think that could look cool since the moon does have a lot of craters. But yeah, I don't have sea lanterns. I do think that could look better than this. I will say that, with the carpet especially, than this end rod spam, but this does have a certain look that I do like to it. You know what I mean? Like it does just look, it looks cool. Like I like it. I like looking off on this. Like it's just the moon biome. The main reason is just a big empty space, so we don't have any other details. But I think we had more details that could look better too. But definitely open the suggestions. We could always go back after we build a guardian farm and fix up the whole thing and replace all of it. I mean, that's always a possibility. Nothing's set in stone. But I think I'm going to stick with the end rods for now because I don't even have sea lanterns. But something to look to in the future. You're correct on that front for sure. Especially with the carpet. I don't know if the sea lantern itself, but with a carpet underneath, that could look pretty good. That could look pretty good. Keep on going. Open up the chat again. Okay. Okay, oops. Cool. A little bit harder to place it on the slabs. There we go, there we go. I'd like to finish this entire flat area. I have about 45 minutes left. I can stream right now. Then I'm gonna have to head, but I think we can make it all the way to the hills. I think we can do that. I think that's a reasonable goal. You know, I'm not trying to make myself have an unreasonable goal, but I think we can do that potentially. I think that's definitely possible, to say the very least. Man, my right click is gonna I guess my middle finger and ring fingers are the ones I use. The click, those might be a little sore after today. If you have a good source of iron, you could add iron blocks, could add some texture. That is true. I do have iron. This whole thing is an iron farm. This is actually what it's produced while we've just been sitting here. Yeah, maybe like little splotches of iron. That could look good. To add a little bit of texture, maybe. I'm gonna do that. I don't think on that. That's a good idea. We can work on that. Alright, let's try that out. That's a good idea. That's a good idea of something I can actually do now, too. So I'll do this field of that real quick. Just little streaks. See how these blotches look. Alright, do another one right here. How does that look? That looks good. You're right. That does look pretty good. I do like that. It's like very unobtrusive, but it adds that nice texture. You're right on that front. So we'll actually, probably not today. I think it'd be best to finish the whole thing first and then go back and do this as like an afterthought, rather than trying to figure out where you're gonna place this while you're doing the rest. Plus, I need the AFK the iron farm more, definitely. We might build a second iron farm, to be honest, at some point. I think that could be worth it to get the double the iron output, especially since this thing's so simple. But yeah, for now, that's true. I think that looks pretty good. That definitely looks pretty good. All right, I'm happy with that. Cool. All right, yeah. So I'll keep that in mind. We could do that in the future. We'll add that to the rest of the moon biome. But that's definitely a good idea. Thanks for that idea, Freddy. That's a good idea. Plus, the light gray is something we should visit too. But that iron definitely is a very nice texture indeed. So, nice one. Keep on placing now, though. Yeah, that looks great. I'm really happy with that. Really happy. That like improved the area tenfold. Not gonna lie. Thanks for that. That's a good idea. Cool. I do struggle with building. I'm better at building farms and stuff like that than I'm good. All right, dog. I'm gonna eat a Burger King and take a nap. Good luck with your hill. Thanks, Gage. I'll catch you later. Maybe we'll play Bed Wars later or something like that. All right, but see ya. Have some good Burger King. Oh, that's funny. All right, place some end rods, which I already did in a lot of areas. Like, what's this lighting? That's like a 9. I'll probably end up getting a texture pack that will show me the lighting to make sure, because that's what I was looking to make sure no mobs can spawn there. We can get texture packs that'll highlight it for us so we can see if there's any spots. Is that a cat? I want to kill this guy. Oh, there's so many cats. What? I want to get your head. I want your head. Come here, cat. Actually, I kind of want to tame him. I don't have any fish, so I can't. Come here. I'm collecting all the mob heads, so I do need cat heads. I think they can drop cat heads. These guys are so fast. My god. Speed racers. There we go. He dropped some string. That's kind of sad. Alright, we're not going to kill any more cats, though. That was a little barbaric. Alright. This lines up with the beacon. Can't believe I accidentally did that. That's cool, though. We'll do this square next. So yeah, I was talking about struggle building, but I'm good at building farms, but aesthetic work is something I need to work on. This season has definitely been a lot of learning experiences for me, though, and I'm definitely happy with what I've learned about building. And that testing out builds first is sometimes a really smart idea in survival, and using creative mode to test out builds. But I'm definitely happy with what I've done so far, for sure. But I definitely want to keep moving. And keep learning stuff that makes sense. So every tip I can get is helpful because it helps me learn that eventually, hopefully, you know, placing the iron blocks will be instinct, if that makes sense at all. That's the ultimate goal with this whole thing, is that eventually I can just know to place the iron blocks via instinct. And we should get some more end rods. We definitely do not need that many end rods. We will definitely not use 4 shulker boxes of these guys. That is a little bit extreme. A bit of an extreme estimate. This area, this is a big area back here. Back here too is pretty big. Oh, just gotta keep placing, right? That's all we can really do. That's all we can really do. Alright. There we go, there we go. Cool. Cool, alright, I'll keep placing. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. So I do apologize about that. Yeah, this iron farm is just cranking out iron. Really happy with that thing. But yeah, I definitely think, I don't know, I'd have to do some testing to see if it's possible to stack these without it kind of breaking. Because I am worried about the iron golems falling down and then the villagers sense them and stuff like that. But I do think it would be nice if we had 2 of these stacked on top of each other. Not gonna lie. Or we could build a bigger farm. There is a bigger farm design we could build. That could be nice, but yeah, it's sort of all up in the air, I guess. That makes sense. And another section is filled in. That was a very small section, though. We're definitely making some progress, though, to say the very least. Alright, I guess we can do this smaller section back to this hill. I don't want to do this hill just yet. I'd definitely rather wait. It's also better, I feel like, to wait and do the top of the hill down, because then we can kind of know. Actually, no, you want to do it, but never mind. That's totally backwards. Never mind, you want to do bottom of the hill up. Otherwise, you won't really know where the blocks are supposed to go. Let's fill this in to start. Why not? So you can go back here, go right here, and just break grass. Just gotta break some grass. There we go. Sweet. Man, we're making good progress on this. Oh, it's always fun live streaming because then I like the grind gets witnessed. Sometimes I forget to record, and it's getting better because now I have hotkeys for recording. But there have been times where I would forget, and I'm just gonna check OBS as I talk. But there'll be times where I forget, and then it's all of a sudden like I forget to record, and I've done so much progress, or it's something that's boring. I don't want to record like, alright, I'm 2 hours into 6 hours of digging this hole, or 2 hours into 6 hours of doing this. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like there's repetitive tasks that are like that. And it's always nice because this is like the grind of some of these builds. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind the 80,000 stone blocks, which I think is that statistic on or 50,000 stone blocks on camera. You know what I mean? So it's kind of all in perspective, but it is interesting to say the least to think about that a little bit, and to witness the grind, I guess you could say. Alright, so we'll do this section now. Back to this part of the hill. This is a weird generation, but weird generation is good generation. That means it adds natural texture to it. Place a block there. Place some more blocks here. And break some more blocks here. And we can actually start breaking them now. Sweet. Awesome. There we go. It's gonna place some more blocks now. It's as simple as that. Breaking blocks and breaking. I need to drink some water or something. Placing blocks and breaking blocks and placing blocks. That would be the correct order. Yeah, this is all good fun. All good fun. Yeah, I was trying to think of things to talk about. Someone was talking about perseverance. What else? Oh, this is something really cool. I'm really into space and stuff, but there's this plan, and it's currently headed by. It's like a Russian billionaire, or I don't know if he's Russian, but I don't know if he's like actually currently in Russian, like a Russian citizen, or if he's in a different country. But a Russian, they call him like a Russian brainchild, but he's like a billionaire guy, and he partnered with people like Elon Musk are on this board, as well as not Elon Musk, like Mark Zuckerberg and other billionaires are on the board overseeing this, and it has, several $1 million. But they're currently working on a program called Starshot, and it's what the phrase comes from moonshot, which is what the sort of like in the 1960s when JFK said in the early 1960s, by the end of the decade we will have gone to the moon. Like that's the moonshot. Like we shot for the moon. They make it there. So this is called Starshot, which you might be able to infer what it means from the information I just gave you. But it essentially means the shot to get to another star. So the nearest star is 4 light years away, which with current technology would take literally thousands of years to get there, believe it or not. Voyager isn't expected to pass it, if ever. Well, it should, but isn't expected to pass for a long time, and it's long after we'll have contact with it, so it won't even matter. But thousands of years. So, like, essentially what I'm saying is we're going to reach the star in a different way before Voyager reaches it, if that makes any sense. Likely. But what they're doing is they're trying to do the Starshot, and they're basically using solar sails as like basically a big sailboat is my understanding of the project, at least their current goal, to use solar winds and stuff like that to propel the ship at 20% of light speed, so that it can make this trip that's 4 light years long in, say approximately however long, so 20-ish years we could make it to this other star, which is, yeah, really quite cool. Really cool. Because currently it's just we can't make it there in our lifetime, but this could actually be in our lifetime. There's it. So they said they could expect that they could launch off the ground by 2036. So in only 16 years. I know that seems like a long time, but it really isn't. In terms of everything, like I can remember 2004 somewhat. I was a really young kid then, but I can remember 2004. So that's pretty amazing that we could be launching that. But essentially the way it works is as a sail with solar winds, and they're currently funding it. That'd be really awesome though. That's kind of the one thing I would love to see before I'm gone is, I know it's kind of dark, but to see like humanity breach interstellar space and go to another star and colonize another planet, maybe discover life. Like that's the main thing I feel like I'd miss out on. And hopefully with this project could mean a lot, you know what I mean? Like this is a pretty intense thing they got going on here, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's definitely something I found very interesting. If you guys think about anything about that, just let me know. But, yeah, I found out about that yesterday, and I was actually pretty amazed with what I found out in regards to that, for sure. I don't even know what I'm building here, to be honest. This just looks wild. This looks really whack. Alright, whatever. I'll keep working on it. I figured we should add some lighting to the beacon with the end rods, but this looks pretty interesting to say the very least. I'm not sure how good it looks, but it's okay. It's alright, I guess. Looks good enough to me, I guess. I guess we can also add some texture in here. I'm not sure how necessary that is, but okay, there we go. Yes, I found that very interesting, the Starshot program. But yeah, there's just so much going on in the world right now in terms of technology. I feel like the news specifically highlights okay, not to say there's not problems in the world, because there definitely is, and we all know the current issues of the pandemic, and if you're in the United States, the protests that are happening and the reasons why they're protesting, which are fully valid, obviously. But all that stuff is definitely wrong with the world. I just feel the news focuses so much on the bad things that we forget about the good things in life. And the good things that have happened in our world since then. I'm going to go sleep the rain away. But there's been so much that's happened that's just truly amazing that we've been able to accomplish in the past few years. We hear about the coronavirus and how bad it is, and we hear about the protests, and that's what our news is dominated by, as well as the bombing that just occurred in Lebanon, which is a terrible tragedy. And I hope we can eventually one day get to a place where this never actually happens again, which, maybe that's just like a pipe dream, but maybe will be a reality one day. But we forget that the amount of scientific progress we've made in recent years is truly astonishing, to say the very least. It's very impressive of what we've been able to accomplish in such a short amount of time. I think a great example of that is self-driving cars. It's something I've always enjoyed thinking about. I think they're really cool as well. But self-driving cars, think about that. A couple of years ago, okay, they came out a couple of years ago, but I remember in 2010 to 2014, I remember my social studies teacher being like, we'll have self-driving cars soon. And it seems like that's really crazy, but that's actually very close. And, probably by the time you guys are driving, that there'll be self-driving cars out, or by 2020 this year. And Tesla came out a couple years ago, self-driving cars. Other brands have it now too. I know Honda has a self-driving system, as well as Nissan. And it's just kind of, it's amazing. Like, we have cars that can self-drive. 150 years ago, cars didn't exist. We're still going around by horse and buggy. You know what I mean? Like, that's truly astonishing to think about. Like, how much we've been able to accomplish. And I do think that the media does not accurately portray that all the time. How much good stuff has happened, because the tragedies are what grabs our attention, but the technological breakthroughs that occur gradually over the years is just truly astonishing. Truly astonishing. Speaking of technological, this is a good topic for me to talk about instead of just talking about breaking blocks. And I don't know if you guys really know about this one or not, but there is a sorry, I'm just gonna place some blocks here. Okay, yeah, so you guys all know Uber, I assume. If you don't, Uber's, the ride share, so it's like a taxi, but instead of getting picked up in a taxi or hailing a taxi, you have the app on your phone, and you can just call a taxi whenever, basically, essentially, and they come pick you up wherever you are and take you wherever you want. People have even taken Ubers across the country. I think Mr. Beast did that. It's, cool program, but there is this thing, and I forget who's running this up, like what company, but it's basically this initiative to do Uber, except by using aircraft, essentially. So using small few passenger aircrafts in order to transport large amounts of people, which is cool. That's very cool. Oops. I have broken the redstone on this. Oops. Okay. Well, gotta fix this. But it basically is to use Uber or something similar to transport people via air. So, which is very astonishing. Indeed. So basically what it would do is you just call an aircraft, essentially, if that makes sense. You take the aircraft and it'll take, you take a plane from New York City to Philadelphia or something like that, or, other cities that are closer in other parts of the world, or from XYZ, where it's not really feasible to drive. It's like 100 miles, but you could fly that really fast. They're actually working to test that in the next 5 years, I'm pretty sure, which is That's pretty amazing, to say the very least. That's very amazing. So, yeah, just so much technological advancement. I find that really interesting that you can just, one day we'll probably be able to just like click, alright, let's go here, and take this, a flying car will come into you that's probably self-driving as well. I assume. If they have the technology to do it with persons, it will be with, or if cars, it'll probably be with these ships, these airships too, and we'll just sit here on the front and be like, alright, take us to this spot, X, Y, and Z or whatever, and yeah, we'll get taken to it, you know what I mean? Like, that's honestly astonishing to me. Truly. So, yeah, that's just so much to look forward to in the world. There's a lot to look forward to technology-wise, and I'm not sure how much we'll see it, but it is cool, and I hope we continue down that path of getting better and also getting better technology. Getting better socially and solving the issues in the world that are currently faced, because there definitely is just a lot of tragedy in our world, but there's also a lot of growth, and I think that we should always remember that we're always constantly improving, and that's always important. But yeah, sorry going tangents like this. It's probably more interesting than me just saying we're breaking blocks and placing blocks, so yeah, bear with me on that one at least. We're getting close though to finishing this entire region that's at this Y level, so we will go back and add the iron blocks as Freddy recommended. Thanks again for that, Freddy, if you're still watching. And we'll also probably add some texture, because this is very flat. Like, realistically, like, terrain should have less flatness to it. So, you know, we'll build up an area, you know, like, build it up a couple blocks, make a hill, essentially, in the spots that are very, very flat. Mainly, like, here-ish, and maybe like under this, but it's mainly here. This is the worst area because there's no features or builds that I've built. So that's definitely something we'll want to do. I guess we should just place in some blocks though to keep it moving. Change of pace from what you guys are watching and or listening to. How much time? I got about 20 more minutes, 25 more minutes ish before I have to go. So we gotta cruise. Yeah, but hopefully people are enjoying. If you're enjoying the live stream, drop a message in chat. Let me know if you're enjoying it. If you want to see more stuff like this, always means a lot. If you want me to change the topic ever, let me know as well. I'm always happy to do that too. That's what someone wants to do. But yeah, let's just keep on placing. I love custom biomes. It's just so much fun to make these. I think by far the most amazing custom biome I've ever seen in my life, though, has gotta be Cubfan's lava biome from Hermitcraft Season 4, where it was basically made out of obsidian and magma blocks. It's a lot of obsidian. I think he mined every single one of the end pillars. So I think it was like 8 or 10 of those, I forget. He mined all of them. That's so much obsidian to mine. Truly astonishing, especially since, you know, back in those days, obsidian farms didn't work anymore. You needed 2 players in order to run a hobby farm, really. Or you could run 1 player, but you had to, like, AFK your player walking through the portal. They weren't the fastest things by any means, but now it's... Yeah, now we have obsidian farms. But before that, like, he mainly mined all that obsidian, which is just truly astonishing to me. Another good moon or biome that I've seen was on Solar SMP, which I don't think anyone in this probably was around for that. You know, half of my subscribers at this point are new, so from the time I started reporting. So, and definitely there's a lot of inactive subscribers from that time anyways, as it is. But that we built a waste, like a scorched biome, so much like a, you know, say the sun scorched the surface. It's like kind of like, imagine like what Venus would look like or something like that. There's a lot of end stone and fire and sand and stuff like that. Just like a scorched desert that was scorched by a super strong sun, since it was Solar SMP. Hey-ha, or whatever. To fit in with the theme. That was really cool. That was another cool biome. I think that's basically the only custom biome. I tried to do the moon biome, but never really finished it, or got close to finishing it. It was, yeah, too big of an undertaking, which is what I've learned here, is I have to limit the space, which is why I built this wall to help limit where the borders of the boundary are going to be. where the borders of the biome are, if that makes sense. But yeah, that was a cool biome, the solar SMP one. But yeah, now we're doing a moon biome. I'm not sure if maybe we'll do another custom biome another day, or another point in this world. But for now, this is the only one I think I have plans to do specifically. But who knows what's gonna happen? I don't for sure. So, but yeah, is the way it is. Okay, at this point, I guess we should do this strip under the chest probably to help us. That's not even hooked up yet. Interesting. Yeah, we'll do this strip, I think, right here. Seems like a good strip to do, to say the very least. There we go. And we'll line that up. I guess we can do that too. Okay. Place some more blocks. Alright, and we gotta place some end rods down for sure. So I am running out of time. I'd like this to all be lit up at the very least. I don't want to break all the torches and then not have the actual place lit up. We have to kind of have everything lit up when we finish in 15 minutes. So that's kind of the scoop. How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for quite a while now, actually. Believe it or not. Let's just go under here. How we place these blocks. Is that iron in there? Oh, this is a little bit of iron in there. Nice. What the heck? That was bizarre, to say the very least. Well then. There we go, underneath the storage system. That's great, that's great. How much more do we... Oh, we're getting so close, guys. We're getting so close. This is unbelievable how close we are to getting this level done. This is by far the biggest level, too. So, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is the grind. There's sort of several processes. So, we have to place down all the moon biome, and then we'll have to do... Before we do the iron, we'll do the texturing, so terraforming of the terrain, making it less flat. You know, areas like this will likely add details like that to make it smoother. Like a place like this will have to terraform, and then we'll add the iron, and then it'll finally be done. Then we'll add larger details like a crater, which will require actual thought into the building process for it, and then we'll finally be complete after that. And that's exactly why we need to make sure we have this place lit up, is because that guy can kill all of our villagers, and that would not be very good at all. Alright, I think we have time to do this section. I still have to place some blocks here, believe it or not. That'd be good to finish this real quick. There we go. Let's place some end rods back here. This one right, a couple there too. Alright, I'd like to just even this out, just because this is a little bit of an annoying. I'd rather make this square. I don't know why I built it like this, all non-square at the first. Alright, cool. Oh, we're getting there. I'm getting a little tired now, though. I haven't drank any water. Played a lot of Minecraft so far today. Actually, I haven't played any Minecraft today, believe it or not. But, been on the computer a lot between my work and doing this. So, yeah, I'm ready for a break. But we're getting there. We have 15 more minutes, so I can definitely make it. I can definitely make it. I guess we should line up with this thing. Just gonna place all that. There we go. It's a slightly smaller area. Should be pretty good. Easy to place. I guess the good news is if our villagers do get converted, they are saved, so they do not despawn anymore. So I guess we'll be able to heal them, but that would still be a pain in the butt. So we still don't want that to happen, obviously. But it's not a huge big of a deal if it does, I guess. That sheep just spawned there? No way. There's no way. No, we're way too close for that to happen. I must have just missed that. It must have jumped out from somewhere. I think my eyes blended it in with this whiteness. So, it's usually how it goes. Come on. Keep on placing. Keep on placing. Oh, there's also broken blocks over here, too. Guess I should break these or place blocks here as well. Cool. Alright. Place a... I have like torches on this stuff. Oh, I placed torches by accident instead? Oops, I have the torches in my hotbar. Must have just done it instinctually or something like that. Oops, that's kind of funny actually. Alright, do another strip. Do a little bit of a bigger strip, I guess. Just line it up with that. There we go. Oh, need more. I need to empty my inventory anyways. I'm really excited. This is looking good. This is looking good. There's a lot of concrete powder placed down. Sleep too, real quick. Curious. Alright, I've placed down 7,600 of this stuff so far. Not bad. Not a ton. Not like a ridiculous quantity, if that makes sense. Alright, get in there. This is the big section left. Get out of the way. One thing I'm really excited for is in the 1.16.2 update, I just sort of remembered this today, but that piglin bartering is going to make, you're going to be able to get blackstone from that, so we're going to be able to automatically farm blackstone, which is awesome. I'm super excited for that. I love blackstone as a texture. The only thing I don't like is that you don't have to, it's a little bit of a pain in the mind, you know what I mean? It's not as easy to find as like stone or netherrack, but you also have to have a beacon to insta-mine it, so it's not like finding strips of magmite that set up a beacon. But this is pretty cool that we're going to be able to renewably get it, like we can get the other stones renewable, as in basalt, cobble, and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited on that front. Let's go ahead and place a couple of these guys down. I'm just going to go ahead, since we're wrapping up, I should just fill this all in, I think. So I can place down some end rods. And I'm just going to place some torches down on this grass. I don't know what happened to all of them, but definitely seems as if some are missing for sure. Cool, so yeah, we're wrapping up. I'm going to take a look at the map to wrap things up. Alright. The last few blocks are going in. What time is it? Alright, we'll do a little bit more. I just wanted to get this ridge in place. Here's what we'll do. We'll do this section too. There we go. There we go. I remember when N-rods used to have the little purple at the bottom of them. Like right there, they used to be purple. That was a change. I kind of forget. I wonder what it looks like if we just... Should we try it? Let's try it. I'm just thinking about the programmer art. Let's see what the programmer art makes this place look like. Kind of curious, kind of serious. This is the original textures. This area kind of looks the same, to be honest. How much different do iron blocks? That's what iron blocks look like in the old textures. Let's put it back. I'm kind of curious. Is that not? I feel like there used to be a bigger change of this. Yeah, it looks very similar. The main thing was the end rods, to be honest. For being real here. All right. This is the last section. This last section right here. It's hard to stop. I just kind of want to keep going. That's one thing I have to work on is you can place blocks another day. You don't need to place every single block in one go. That's the thing. Once I start a big project, part of the reason why it's hard for me, I love starting big projects, but the reason why I have so many pre-recorded is because once I start a project, I just want to do it, and I will not stop until it's done. Like I will just keep working for hours upon hours, and I'll be really burnt out and take a break. But it's fine because I have this project pre-recorded at this point, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm really bad about like being able to take breaks and come back to projects. I really just want to finish them up and not have to worry about it anymore, if that makes any sense. Alright, I know we're going to cut myself off, though. I've decided. Right here is where I'm going to cut myself off. This will be finished another day. I know it's so much less, but I have to go. And I'm not going to waste my time. I got to be good about managing my time, so we're going to do it. We're gonna be responsible and just do these final few blocks. There we go, there we go. Cool. Alright. Place some more. Place some more. Place some N-rods here. That looks cool. That looks cool. More N-rods. Nice. Oh yeah. That's looking awesome. This looks really cool. Beacons are a bit loud, but yeah, this is just looking amazing. I guess we should take a fly around first, see what this looks like from the air, and then we can see what it looks like from the map. Turn the render up a little bit. Oops, that's field of view. Put on 12 chunks. You can see all the N-rods loading in. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. Definitely liking it. Definitely looks better than the grass, that's for sure. Nice. That looks awesome. Go back, place this stuff in here. I'll probably kind of organize this a little bit more at some point. Alright, moment of truth. Dang, that's a big area of white. That's a big area of white. We can definitely see the mountain. Okay, that updated now. Alright, they're updated now, totally. That was a little bit broken. Cool. That's looking awesome. That's looking awesome, guys. Heck yeah. I think that's the trapdoors, those little brown specks. Kind of wish we could make the map a little more zoomed in, but that's looking cool. That's looking cool. Alright, I guess that's sort of it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I did. I enjoyed it quite a bit recording, so definitely a lot of fun doing this with you guys. Definitely want to do more of this in the future. I definitely think it's a lot of fun to live stream with you all. So I definitely want to continue that trend in the future and keep on working. I'm going to pack up this shulker box. I've left my trading box here a while now, so probably should put that back in the ender chest. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you did, I guess drop a like and yeah, subscribe if you're not already, though I imagine most of you guys currently watching are. But if you're not, make sure to. It means a lot. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll catch you all later. Anybody still watching, I know Gage left at Freddy or 1,000 subs or Pasta. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for everyone who popped out. Yeah, a lot of fun. I do bad outros always. Even when it's not recorded, I do bad outros. Very long and spazzy a little bit. Alright, I promise. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you later.